Okay, we're going to get started here. I wanted to welcome everybody. My name is Frank Kalinsky. I'm with the tree committee. Today we're going to have a tree planting. One of the things that we want you to know is how important trees are. And so a lot of people from the city here, even from the state of Michigan are here to let you know how important this is. One of the big things that I like doing about this is I get to give a little homework assignment to you. And this year's homework assignment is going to be to take your parents and visit a park and just notice the things that are growing there. The dandelions, right now there's a lot of dandelions you can see out in the fields, how yellow they are. But you have to take a moment and look at these types of things. You'll see on this program today, we're going to have some songs by the 3rd grade, some poems, and then you're also going to, after the tree planting, you're going to get your own tree to take home and plant. You have to be careful where you plant them. You don't want to plant them underneath the wires. But every one of us can do a little bit to help the environment by planting one tree. If you don't have room for a tree, you can also plant some small plants too. Your tree is going to be a spruce tree. This tree is 4 years old. Mr. Craig has taken this from one of the other Arbor Day, and so your tree is going to look like this one in about 3 or 4 years. Before I drop it. So now I'd like to recognize some of the people that are that have come here to help with the tree planting. Mayor Wright is right here. And if you could hold your applause until we read the entire list off, we'll go through this real quick. Terry Marecki is here, Susan Nash, and then we also have Laura Cox from the state of Michigan. Oh, okay, there she is right there behind us. Okay, from the school board, we have Colleen Burton is here. Thank you for, so she sits on the school board that runs all your schoolwork here. Then we also have the people from the tree committee. Bill Craig is our longtime chairperson. John Covert. I'm Frank Kalinsky. Ben Hilliard. Julie Noble. Jim Jolly is here also. He is also on the tree committee and on the city council. From the city, we have quite a few people. Doug Moore is the superintendent of city services. Diane Manderchia is the forestry supervisor, and Trissa Dodson, roads and parks. And then also from the school board is Crystal Frank. Oh, there she is. Okay, so I think we have everybody now. So now what we'd like to do now is we're going to have Laura Cox come up here and make a special presentation.
Well, good morning. Or good afternoon. I have to lower this. I just want to say how excited I am to be able to take part in your special Arbor Day celebration. You all look wonderful with the hats and the green shirts. How very cool. I just want to say how wonderful it is that parents could take time out of their busy day and grandparents to come share in the celebration. It shows you all how important Arbor Day is, even to old people. Isn't that interesting? So we learned, like you did when you were young, I think the first Arbor Day was about 145 years ago. Can you believe that? And you know what they did? It started in Nebraska, so I heard. And they planted 1 million trees to celebrate Arbor Day. That's how important it was. And 145 years ago, they thought it was important, and we still think it's important enough today to have you all celebrate it with us. So I'm really excited to be here to share in your celebration. I'm excited to hear the wonderful voices behind me, with the accompaniment, of course. And I'm just really happy to be here, and I just want to wish you a happy Arbor Day.
Okay, now we're going to have Mayor Wright come up and present the school and principal with the Arbor Day flag. All right. Okay. Thank you, Mayor Wright. And now Principal will now take over the program and move us on through.
All right, thank
Thank you.
you. Good afternoon, Hoover Rockets and special guests. I would like to thank Mayor Wright for being here, the City of Livonia, the Tree Committee, the students, our staff and families that are here in attendance. We're very fortunate to host the 2017 Arbor Day here at Hoover. I would like to acknowledge first our staff and their efforts to prepare for today's event and for the students for taking part in the activities in the classroom. I would especially like to thank Mrs. Skavinsky, Mrs. Youngworth, and Mr. Tony for all their organizational efforts to prepare to make today a big success. A thank you also to Mr. Murphy for preparing our musical performance, Mrs. Haberlack, a parent who helped us with our poetries in the background. I'd also like to thank Molly and Tucker, who are our student greeters out front today, and to our soloists and third grade singers. A lot of staff, families, and students came together to make this a special day, and Hoover truly is a special place. Hopefully you felt that as you arrived here today. We've been working on our Eco Action Plan at Hoover as part of the National Wildlife Federation. We are currently working on our bronze status. We have been recycling. We've been weighing paper every Thursday. We've been picking up litter, saving energy, exercising, and spending time outdoors. Hoover's been very busy making a difference for our Earth. Celebrating Arbor Day is one more way we can acknowledge and appreciate our amazing resources. Trees provide oxygen so we can breathe, shade to keep us cool on a hot day, and decoration to make our world a special place. Trees have lots of parts, just like we do. They have roots that are deep in the ground that provide a structure and foundation to keep us from falling. These roots symbolize what we do here at Hoover. We build a strong foundation to provide tools and strengths that our students need throughout their life, both academically and emotionally. Each will grow in their own way at their own pace. We all look different, just like trees all look different. It's what we do with these differences that make us special. Each and every one of us is different at Hoover. We have different hair color, different eye color, different skin color, just like trees. Yet we come together every day and we work as a team to make the school a special place. Every child, every day, deserves an opportunity to come to school and grow, just like a tree. It's our job to feed the students with the knowledge and skills to grow. The trunk is the body, which guides the tree upward toward the sun. It's the base for the limbs to grow up and out. If the trunk doesn't grow in the right direction, the trees will not reach maturation. The trunk symbolizes what we teach our students every day. We point them in the right direction. We praise their efforts. We teach them that learning takes grit, practice, hard work, and confidence. The limbs and leaves represent all the directions the tree might grow and explore. Each limb and leaf grows at a different angle and can view the world differently. Our students do the same things, just like a tree. We know the future holds many exciting opportunities for each of you. We teach our Hoover Rockets to be safe, be kind, be respectful, be responsible, and be proud. As our students continue to grow, just like a tree, we are preparing them for the great big world filled with wonder and beauty. We have a special gift today for Mayor Wright. So if you could come up here for a minute, please. For you. We're hoping that you, when you take this to meetings or you use this, that you think of Hoover.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's a clipboard with his name on it. It's decorated with trees and a little message on the back.
I can write myself notes.
You can write yourself notes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, we're going to move ahead in our program to our student part of the afternoon. So our third graders have been preparing a couple songs, so they are going to stand up here in just a minute. Mr. Murphy has been working with them to prepare for this afternoon.
piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down.
Real pretty.
Inch by inch, row by row. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man is made of dreams and bones. Feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Praying for rain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. To my body and my brain, to the music of the land.
Here you go.
Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Inch by inch, row by row. Plant your rows straight and long, temper them with warmth and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. Old crow watching hungrily, farmers perching yonder tree. In my garden I'm as free as a feather peacock there.
Here we go.
Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Inch by inch, row by row.
Again.
Inch by inch, row by row, till the rain comes tumbling down.
Go right up. Go right up. You guys ready? Don't cross your arms, honey.
Plant a tree for your tomorrow. It's your tree that clears the air. Plant a tree place for birds to sing. Plant a forest for the future, but the breath of life begins with every spring. Plant a tree for your tomorrow. It's your tree that clears the air. Plant a tree, trees for America. Plant a tree today for all the world to share.
Excellent. Yeah, take one step forward.
I can't see. Ow. Now we're done. What camera's still on us? We're gonna be a team.
Put it up. Switch spots really quick. Okay. Are we on?
You want to use that one? Yeah, it is. It's going to go down that low, though, right? We can figure it out.
Okay, thank you, third graders, for that amazing performance. We at Hoover had a poetry contest, and each grade level had, except kindergarten, had a winner selected, and so they're going to read their poems to us. I also want to acknowledge one student, Emily Davis. Emily Davis, will you stand up for a minute? Emily Davis drew the cover of the program and our banner over here. Thank you, Emily. Okay, so our first poem from first grade, we have Penny Ryan.
Trees. All kinds of animals live in trees. People plant trees all around the world. There can be life in every tree. Trees give us beautiful days. Trees are helpful.
Okay, from second grade, we have Max Kaza.
I am thankful for trees. A tree is nature. A tree is health. A tree is shade. A tree is a hero. A tree is healthy. A tree is a friend. A tree is good for everyone.
And from third grade, we have Jai Weaver.
Trees, oh trees, with such beautiful leaves, thank you, oh thank you for helping us breathe. We thank you so much, trees, for helping us. Great, oh great, apple blossom and orange trees. It gives us a sweet treat. Trees are trees.
And from fourth grade, we have Elena Braunscheidel.
A tree will love to be kind, to give off shade. But the most favorite part a tree will love most is to have a bird sit on it when the sun shines through its branches.
Okay, Hoover Rockets, we had many amazing poems that were written. They were put on the leaves that are on the trees on the bulletin boards behind us, so we'll be keeping those in the lobby of the school. The students that are holding their poems up here, on the other side of the poems are pictures of the trees that were given to Hoover. They've actually already started to plant the trees. They're way back there, and we are really excited about having these trees. They're going to provide shade for us, and next year we're going to be working on a walking path, and we'll be able to walk right near those trees as part of our eco-action effort. So let's give a big round of applause for Livonia for our trees. we have some students that have been selected to help us to plant the trees. Unfortunately, it is very, very wet back where the trees are, so we are not going to have all of the students walk back past the trees, but we know when it gets drier, which is coming soon, we will be able to walk past and enjoy our new trees that have been planted. So when we're ready to dismiss in just a minute, we're going to ask those students, they know who they are, the tree planters. When we're ready to dismiss, we're going to have you meet us at the tree right over here, and then we're going to head out to the trees to finish the planting. Your teachers have in a container a tree sampling that they mentioned earlier that each one of you will be able to take a tree home today. So that's a wonderful. Let's do a round of applause to be able to take a tree home on Arbor Day. Okay, thank you everyone that came. Thank you for our special guests that were here today for making time out of your schedules to be with us today at Hoover. We really appreciate it. Thank you to the teachers also. So we're going to start dismissing. We'll start on this side with kindergarten, and if you could wait till one grade level leaves before the next grade level starts to go, and watch for the cord too as you head out. All right? Thank you.
Plant a tree! Yeah!
Got 2 buckets of this.
Well, it's all gonna settle.
It feels like